after the outscored them in that second half, but a bit of a deficit early to kind of catch off.
It's pretty clear for us. The damage was done at half time. They had 15 offensive rebounds. They outplayed us in that first half, and we knew there was going to be pressure up the floor. While we're trying to get Shyla on the floor, but that's not. We had some things in place, and I didn't think we handled the pressure as well as I would have liked. And we're going to get that every game now until we get. We picked up another 2 injuries tonight, which is not ideal, but outplayed in the first half. I thought we won the second half by 10 points. Showed a bit of character. We come back at them twice. I think in the first half we got it back to 4, and then it jumped out to 18 again. So it's. This league, you can't lose concentration and focus, and I think that happened a little bit with the pressure.
Got 5 returners, but half and half of kind of new and old from last year, some young girls in there as well. Like, how's that kind of mix of this year and how that kind of
look, it's tough, but that's the only way they get the opportunity to play, and I think we'll be okay. We just got to work it out at the moment, and it's a little bit tough because people are playing out of position. Sharpie, I wanted to play her at the 3, and I thought she had a super game tonight at the 4 spot in particular. But I just think we need to get on the same page in a few areas.
How is going to be the biggest effect, and how is there well kind of coming off in that second quarter?
Big time. She's a major scorer, and she is an amazing athlete, probably one of the most versatile athletes I've ever coached, to be quite honest with you. And now she's got an ankle, so that could be a few weeks, I would think, the way it looked. But disappointing for her because she's really been looking forward to playing.
Was there concern there earlier that it could be potentially worse than
I'm not sure. I didn't see the injury. The assistant coaches said that they thought it was a bit worse than what it was, but it's still going to be recovery time on that. So we've lost her, and now we have to rethink what we're doing.
What was that second injury, sorry?
Peely.
The second injury.
Lily Rotuno has rolled an ankle as well. So.
As well, like not having Shyla available to start the season, start Jazz in that point guard, and Lily does come on. I thought she was pretty good in the first game.
Look, absolutely. I think we started Jazz at the point because I've got confidence in her. I didn't think she was aggressive enough early, but she'll be fine. And Sharpie and Gemma have been training particularly well. We've had that group together for a couple of weeks now, and it's worked pretty well. But we certainly learned some tough lessons tonight, and Sydney outplayed us. They were more physical and probably more desperate in the first half. But on the positive note, I thought we showed some real character in the second half. We come back at them again, and we had someone trip over and they get a 3 ball, and then Keely Froling hit a 3 down the stretch, and it's an 8-point game. So as poorly as we played in the first half, I thought there was some character there.
How important, I guess, is Mackenzie home as well compared to this game at the ball, and what do you feel like she can offer your team in the
She'll do that most games. She's very efficient. She's fantastic to coach. She's great within our group, and I think she'll get better and better. But missing Peely, and she's a genuine scorer, is probably going to hurt us for a while. But we knew Shyla wasn't going to be playing in the first few weeks anyway. So that we've dealt with that internally, but we need to find ways to work it out.
How do you feel out there? How was the pressure early as well, and having to battle through that?
Yeah, I think early we just struggled to get on the same page a little bit. We didn't match their physicality, and you never want to have your first game where you're not getting that first punch. But I think there is a lot to learn from that first half for us. I think it's a little bit of a wake-up call of how we need to start games. We need to give that first hit, and we can't take 15-20 minutes to get into the game. We need to go from the jump. So I think there's a lot we can take and learn from that, and we have players that are ready to step up into positions. We've all been training in a bunch of different spots, and we're all ready to take the role when it's there. So even though we've got players down, we've got players ready to step up as well, and I think that's really encouraging.
Enjoyed mid-season last year, like 12 games, come back this year and co-captain. Mm-hmm. How do you feel like it's now a full season in front of you with take your game?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me coming in from the start was being a leader and being able to step into that role this year, being here from the beginning, and that's my biggest focus right now will be getting everyone to bounce back from that game, figuring out what we need to work on to be prepared for next week. So that's kind of where my head's at the moment.
feel like there was publicised like in pre-season in terms of the chemistry and how you guys were preparing for this round?
Yeah, definitely. We look great in pre-season, come together really well. I think it's just that physicality thing. We need to be prepared for that, and we need to be able to take it and give it. So I think once we sort that out, we're going to be pretty dangerous.
How important is it just to get some, you've got 7 games here at home, Adelaide next term, a few tough ones against Townsville, get through those as well. How's just the next couple of weeks for you guys?
Getting better every day is what we need to focus on, and making adjustments. And now Peely's down, we need to make an adjustment there. And I think just get better every day. I think the disappointing thing is we've actually been training really well. I've been super pleased with the group. So I think we look back, we're outplayed, particularly the first half. If we weren't outplayed and we competed like we did in the second half, in the first half, we were right there. There's no question in my mind. And one thing about this group, they won't lay down. And that, I thought it got out to 20 a couple of times, and it could have laid down, but they won't. They'll just keep fighting. Done?
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry.